Hi guys, today is the time for Bhujangasana or Cobra pose. When you start practicing yoga, you start doing it right away, but for many people it becomes challenging and it stays challenging for many years of practice. So we'll see how can we work on it. So maybe I will be able to help you a little bit with depicting and showing you the small actions, a small focal point, I would say, in the pose. And again, my suggestion to get a block. We're going to use it for Bhujangasana. So before we come to the Cobra, and you know that Cobra is an essential part of any sun salutation, almost any, there are without. Come to a downward facing dog for a moment. You can find the right distance. And before you come to the fullest, bend your knee, lift your hips higher and make your side body long. Magnetize your forearms, roll your biceps forward and press evenly down with all 10 fingertips, with all 10 knuckles. Keep that action in place and then straighten one knee down, straighten one knee and bring one heel down and maybe switch. Release your neck and paddle for a bit. Normally, to come to your Cobra, you would have to ripple, come to your plank, but you don't have to. Today we're going to release your knees onto the floor and then your chest and chin onto the floor, untuck your toes and release your pelvis onto the floor. So that is the starting position for your Cobra. Before you come, I really like it. Wiggle forward, extending your side body, making it long, and then release it down. So you keep your hands to the sides of your chest, spread your fingers, press down. So remember, we have the foundation of every yoga pose, and foundation is the parts of your body which touch the floor. For this case, we have a lot of foundation, right? But we need to rise, and in order to rise, we need to root. So we're rooting through our hands and through our legs. And the focal point for the pose, I would say, would be your pubic bone. So your pubic, press it down, so kind of root it down strongly and firmly to the floor. And that is your anchor for the pose, as well as your legs. Imagine your legs are the tail of that Cobra. And I want it to stay on the ground. I want it to be strong enough to sustain and hold your upper body in the air. So for that, you connect your pubic to the floor, you magnetize your legs strongly, you press the tops of your feet to the floor, you engage your glutes, not too much, but you still have them engaged. You engage your hamstrings, you engage your quadriceps. You keep your legs strong. And from there, press down and track your hands back. Imagine you're trying to bring them back. And then bring your chest forward. And then slowly roll your shoulders and bring them back. So your shoulder blades stay back, flat on the back of your rib cage. And this is your baby Cobra. It's difficult to speak in it. So maybe you can lift your hands just to check if your back is working, back muscles. Release it down and release your forehead onto the mat. Have a moment here. For the second set, we're going to do it with the block. So come to your tabletop first. Bring the block so it's in line with your thighs, so there is no block sticking out because we're going to lay down, and then lay down. So you already feel that block is there to activate your legs, but what you need to do, you need to release your pubic down as well. Hands to the sides of your chest, track them back, and inhale, bring your torso up, chest forward. While you track your hands back, imagine that you're trying to bring your chest forward, not up, forward, forward, forward. Good. Keep your gaze in front, don't drop your head. This is another mistake. Rolling up and looking up. It doesn't look like Cobra to me. Roll your shoulders back and look in front. And gently release. And remove your block. So now you know the actions there, and we'll try to come a little bit higher. So spend 2 breaths with lying onto your belly with your forehead down. You still keep your hands to the sides of your chest. Then again, engage your pubic, press it down, engage your legs, press the tops of your feet together, down. So this is your foundation, this is your anchor for the pose. Inhale, first think of lengthening forward, and then start lifting, track your hands back. And now you do your chest forward while doing your hands back, tracking your hands back. But imagine that your belly button, you want to slide it forward to the front of your mat. The more you can roll your shoulders back. And if you can go a little bit deeper, then maybe you only here you can drop your head and look up. And slow release. Good, it's a back bend, so it's a really deep pose. Place your hands together, place your forehead onto your hands. And just 2 breaths. Well done. Then slow, come up. You can again do downward facing dog, maybe child's pose for a moment. It's a nice counter pose for your back bend. And come sitting onto your heels. So I really hope I was helpful with Bhujangasana, and if you have any other poses in mind and you want me to help you a little bit with that and tell you how you can progress in the pose, then please let me know in the comments below or send me a message. Yeah. Namaste, guys. Thank you for watching.